Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm working down my list of cards to do. I asked the ladies in chat for some card ideas because we all make folding half cards, and and I sit in colour, and I wanted to do something a bit more exciting. So the ladies suggested exploding boxes, slider cards, easel cards, shadow boxes and stuff like that, so with decorations inside. So I've gone to the easel card and I've chosen to do a triple easel card, and I've used my Stamperia papers. This one is called Blue Land, and it's absolutely amazing papers. They're just gorgeous. Look at this, just with love for you. Oh, you can even use these bits on the front. You don't have to leave those little bits there go to waste. You can make tags with them. They're just divine. I do have these Provence stickers as well. They're not with this set. These I bought from, I think they were every crafts a pound, and they were something like 30p. But I've put 3D flowers on mine so it won't sit flat. If you wanted yours to sit flat, maybe do a paper flower or maybe a smaller flower that's not as bulky as the one I put on. But I will make a little box for mine. I will show you the card in just a second. Absolutely amazing papers. You can see from the front how gorgeous. I mean, it's a snowy scene. It could be a Christmas card. It could be a birthday card. It could be just for you with love even, it depends what you want it for. I think it's more Christmassy, and I think I'm going to pop the words Merry Christmas on there somewhere, but I'm going to show you. This is the card I've made. I'm going to do it individually, so this is the first little mini card. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got to find... I use glue, see, so a little microfiber cloth and it'll get that glue off. There you go, it buffs right up. Perfect. So this is the first little card, and it's a 3x3. And if you didn't put these bulky flowers on, it would lay flat for you to put in a 5x7 envelope, because it is 5x7 when it's folded flat. But that's the first page. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. And I've chose the glitter card because it represents the snow. And then inside I've used the mirror card. You won't see that little bit at the back. I can't even show you the whole picture underneath, but it's outstanding. This is 5x5, this is 4x4, and I've just used my ivory dyes and added some Winkostella. Gorgeous ribbon, another beautiful flower, which I think represents these beautifully. And then the papers inside, amazing. So I've used glitter on the top cards, mirror on the bottom cards, and then this is the final little card. Look how beautiful that is. And then this is the final little card that stands up just on there. Absolutely beautiful. So let me stand it all up, because they all stand behind each other. And when you hold this, then look how beautiful that is. Oh, they just want to fall over. So there it is, full stretch. But what a beautiful card. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. And you could even, I've popped another circle on the back for you to write your message. You could put a piece of DSP there if you wanted to, but I think the card itself speaks for itself. It's just absolutely stunning, and I love it. So there we go. We're going to make this one. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. You do need a fair bit of cardstock, but trust me, it is worth every single penny to make. So, like I'm saying, I've got my oval, and I'm going to cut that out. Making sure I get some of those flowers in. It will just cut it out. So I've got a little piece which I've already die cut for there, for my stop piece at the front. Didn't have another little butterfly without cutting into another piece of paper. That's a strip. I'm cutting that out of there so that can layer onto there. It will, trust me. You'll have a little tiny border, but how beautiful with that words, with love. Because you send Christmas cards with love as well. So I'll be die cutting that out. I've got white in case, you know, I can layer those two together, and then I can pop them on there. These are all out of my scraps bin, believe it or not. The ovals, that was already made ages ago, so I added it there, so I will back it with white. I wished I'd cut this one a little bit bigger with the For You, not so much of a white border, but I'm quite happy with what I've done already. I think it's outstanding. It's one of the best cards I've ever made, I think. So this is 2x2, and that is 2x2 for the 3x3 card. So that's for the base, that's for the bottom. You can have it either way around. They are double-sided, but look at that, perfect. When I measured that and it said 2.5, I was like thrilled to bits. So you'll need 2 at 2.5 by 2.5. You will then need 2 at 3.5 by 3.5, and like you say, either way round you can put these pictures. It's entirely up to you. They're absolutely gorgeous. And then this one, because it's from a postcard, hence the reason I've got a strip as well. This is 3.5, so I cut this to just over 1/2 inch. It's about 5/8 of an inch. So when it's up like this one, you will see it. It's got a little strip across the bottom because I wanted to use those seams. You don't have to put that there because no one's going to see it when the card is standing up. They may see a little tiny bit from the side, but... And then I've got a piece which is 4.5 by 4.5. Either way round. This is for the base, and that is for the top card. Beautiful. So we've got those. We've got those and we've got those. You're going to need a card that is 6. Oh, I don't know what's up with that. 6x3, and that's going to turn into a 3x3 card. And all we're going to do is we're going to fold these over to meet in the middle to make sure they're not interrupting. You can get your scoreboard out if you want and score that at 1.5, but I don't see the point when we can use our fingers. And then you're going to need a piece of 3x3 to layer on top of there. I've got a 4x4 and a 5x5 because we've got a 5x10 card. Again, fold it over just so it doesn't, and then burnish that. That makes that easel card, and then that will get layered on there on our 5x5. And then we've got a 4x8 card here, and again I'm just going to fold and burnish. I mean, you can use all glitter card if you want. I only had enough to do the tops, hence the reason I'm using mirrored card for the bottom. And then that will get glued onto there. It's just a lot of gluing and layering more than anything. And I just love the colours. They look so Christmassy, and the ivy flowers I cut out, the leaves I cut out, are from the soft sea spray, and then I've just sponged them as well and gone over with some Winter Stella. Absolutely gorgeous. And this card will be for my mother-in-law and father-in-law for Christmas. She loves anything like this, and I will make a lovely little box for that to go in. So my mirrored card is, these are 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and the same with this. So one's for the top, one's for the bottom. You could quite easily cut your ovals out of these or this, and then hide your DSP behind, so you don't have to have any waste. And then these are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and these are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So it's just a matter of all layering everything up and then decorating it absolutely beautifully. So let's get to work. You can fast forward this bit if you want, come back when I've layered everything up if you want to, but I know we all like a little chin wag as we're going along. And yeah, I'm really chuffed how this card work turned out, and I think I might give the other one to my daughter Amy, because she loves interactive cards like this as well. So just I want to I lay mine flat just so I know that the card is level. Get that right on the corner and right on that, because I've got a little bit of wiggle space. Once it's in place, just give it a quick burnish down. And there's that one. Piece of cake. Again, do this. You could do these with children's papers for their birthdays. You know, you don't have to stick to the sizes I've chosen them, so if you've got, like I'm saying, flat flowers, you could get this in a 7x5 envelope easy. Easy, easy, easy. Or make an envelope. You've still got your envelope punch boards. Instructions are on there as follows. Love it. So that's that one. And then our last final piece. And you can see I'm only gluing the bottom half because the card needs to stand up. Perfect. So again, I'm pressing, if you notice with this hand, I'm pressing the card down flat, and then I'm guiding the card on the top, just so I can keep it right along the edge and it's perfectly lined up, and then I can just burnish that down. Oh, I love it. I'll show you what I did to line them up. Because it's an inch out each one and half an inch in, I popped a piece of grid paper down. I will show you that bit when we come to it now, but let's start adding all these wonderful pieces. So you can have the glitter on the bottom if you want, or the mirror on the bottom. It's entirely up to you. I like the glitter on the top because I think it fetches out those gorgeous coloured papers. So they're just a quarter of an inch shorter. You can do smaller borders if you want. It's entirely up to you. Just making sure they're on and straight. Yeah, I bought some cheap mirrored card off eBay, and it came with a grey backing. But it doesn't really make any odds. It was cheap as chips. I think you can get it on Amazon as well. And I will, if I can remember, I will put the links for the paper pad, the die I bought, and everything in the description bar, so you can go and have a look at those. So let's get the papers on while we're here as well. So this is going to be my bottom piece. You can choose any which way round you want. These Stamperia papers are just, oh, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now be careful because I'm using glue. You don't want to get, you just want to try and put it on as neat as possible. And like I say, if you do get a little bit that oozes out, just grab yourself a little microfiber cloth and it wipes up beautifully. There we go, just before it dries. That is perfect, absolutely perfect. You wouldn't want to get a card like this in the post, or hand delivered even on Christmas Day, or just before Christmas Day. I think it's divine, absolutely divine. And when you're seeing it all go together, again another little 1/4 inch border all the way round. Perfect. Look how sweet that looks. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. I might even just make some cutesy cards. So let's get this on. I think just cutting everything out is the longest part really, and then sprucing the card up with decoration and stuff like that. Absolutely amazing. So peaceful to be able to just craft away. I'm making sure I've got no glue on my fingers as best as I can, and then we can add these. Perfect. It doesn't impair from its quality. It might have a grey background, but it's still doing its job. I just want to rub gently. I want to make sure it's all level. Perfect. I just want to give it a buffer anyway. Perfect. Lovely. And we can again add those papers. Oh, I mean that one on the top, that is just absolutely divine. Can't beat a good old easel card, girls. Oh, it's just so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Perfect. And now for my bottom piece, I'm going to have this side with the writing. I think it's just divine. Beautiful. You could use double-sided tape as well if you want, or fast fuse. Let me try it with fast fuse. I've got a little bit left. I do only use this for emergencies or for the sake of a video. I don't try and waste it because they don't make it anymore. But with fast fuse, you don't get no wiggle space, so you've just really got to be quick. Perfect. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. See? Got a little bit of a curl up there. Oh, you're not even going to see most of this because look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. So, we're on to our last piece of the card. Love it. I had 10 sheets of this from the range. I think it was $1.99. And you got 2 silver, 2 gold, 2 blue, 2 red and 2 green. Absolutely stunning. Nice little border all round. Perfect. And this is the stuff that doesn't come off. Just have a look. Beautiful. And now for our final piece in there, and then we can have the DS key. OMG, it's beautiful. Doesn't matter about the backing being grey, does it? No one's going to see it. There's my ugly mush. There we go. All the way around. Beautiful. I'm just going to use my cloth. Perfect. And now our pieces. Now this is my underneath piece. How beautiful is that? I mean, you could turn it over, but I've gone through the writing there, so it wasn't until after I chopped I realised what we just done. Fabulous. You do get a little bit of wiggle space with having mirror card underneath. I'm not going to press too hard. And if I do see any seep out, just going to buffer it up with my cloth. You can't go wrong with these microfiber cloths. And then we've got this gorgeous, gorgeous scenery at the top. Absolutely beautiful. It's one of the postcard cutouts. Absolutely gorgeous. So, nice even border either side and along the top as well. And yet, because it was only 3.5, I'm going to add that little strip. I know you can't see much of it, but I do love it. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Let's make sure that's level. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So pretty. So pretty indeed. It's so bright outside. It's casting shadows all over me. So let's for you actually, this is for the large one that's going to go on the back of the card. So where this stands up, I'm just going to add it in there. Like I say, you could add DSP and, you know, whatever, but I just wanted to fancy it up with these gorgeous little ovals, and that fits on there beautifully. You could add a little decoration on the back as well if you want, but like I'm saying. Right, let's get my little machine out. Let me layer these up first. I would definitely buy another packet of this paper. It's just beautiful, especially if I was going to make an album. My wonderful friend got her album today, but there's no point me saying that now because she'd have had it 2 weeks ago by the time you see this. And that is going to get, whoops, layered just on top of there. And this is going to be our stopper. Ooh, look at that, you get plenty of wiggle space. And on here, I'm going to add my dimensionals, but I'm going to layer them up. Where did that go? Oh, it went in. It went in. So I'm going to layer and doubling these up. It doesn't want to stick to my finger. As best I can anyway. There we go. I wanted the height. I know I could have used a piece of foam tape, but with them. Oh, I got heartburn. Oh, that was painful. So let's get. I've lost a flower. Where's that gone? I dropped it. I've lost a little flower. There's only one there. I had two. Oh well. So while we're here as well, I've got a piece of paper. I don't know where the other flower's gone. Maybe I've wafted it with my cloth somewhere. Maybe if I stand up I'll find it. Maybe it's on the floor. I don't know. So these are the little dies I bought. And these are from, I think I had these from Craft Stash. Yes, I did with my order. And they're called John Next Door stamps, dies. They're his collection. So, and I had all three cut out. Just place this on top. And then just run that through. That's right, I'm looking all around the desk as well to see if I can see that other flower, but these are so cute. Look at this, it's a business card for somebody and it's magnetic. Isn't that great? I can pop them back on there. I'm just going to stand up for 2 seconds because it's bugging me where that flower's gone. And I know I've got two. I well and truly flicked it somewhere and I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Yay, I found it. I knew I had two. There it is. Keep them there now so I don't flick it away anymore. There we go. Right, this piece now. Let's pop that out. And like I'm saying, I want that, the with love. I know it's going to cut it perfectly if I can get it to stay into place. So let's use a bit of washi. If it will come off. It's been on here for so long now. Oh no, definitely not. I've got some fresh. So let's test it again. I want to make sure. It's driving me nuts. Perfect. There we go. Let's get it in. Ooh. There we go. Let's remove that tape. Perfect. Oh, look at that. It's cut that out beautifully. Look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful? And that is the number 4 from the smallest up. I number all mine. Pop that back away. I love these papers. They're just so divine. Absolutely stunning. So that can go back. And where's that? Is that the same size? It's just slightly small. I don't mind having a smaller border, whereas the other one was massive. So they're going to get layered on there now. I'd already cut it out saying I thought, oh, I'm going to do the oval thing. When I come to get the silver foil out, there they were, sitting there in with the foils. That's so pretty. And then that's going to get layered onto there. How gorgeous is that? I don't know why I put it all the way back there. I'm using it. So, let's get that on. I love the fact that you've got a little bit of wiggle space. But that is on there. Ah, look at that. How beautiful. So, again, I'm just going to have that positioned on the corner there at a slight angle, and I'm going to pop that on dimensionals as well. Three will be plenty. So you don't want it going over. You can if you want to, but you know, I just wanted to keep everything. So it's 7 by 5 by 7. So you can get it inside an envelope. Like I'm saying, if you've got less bulky flowers than what I have. Let's peel these out now. Gosh. Oh, it's not cut properly from the back, that one. Oh. Maybe I should have put a shim on. Oh, I don't want to break these. It's not cut out all the way through. Gently separate them. No problems with my first look. Do you know, I might get some fresh card and do that again. Because, yeah, I'm going to do that again. Don't worry about this on a piece of paper. I've got some more here. just over 3, so let me chop that down to 3 inches because it won't go in my machine otherwise. Perfect. Oops. And I've got a little envelope there I can use as a shim, so don't worry about that. Perfect. Pop a little envelope on. Just going to fold that a little bit. Mind you, no, I'm going to chop it off right there. Take it down to 3. I'm not even putting it in between, I'm just putting it on top. That's better, we're stiff now. So it's me, it's my hands, I'm weak. There we go, that would have got it this time. Let's turn them over now. Oh yeah, they cut right through this time. Definite. Definite. So just pop out the little bits. Amazing what a little shim can do, isn't it? Beautiful little leaves though. So delicate. There we go, that one's just popped out. Perfect. Just take that, put it in the bin. Lovely, nice job. There we go. So I've got my grid paper, but I've got a little bit of some adhesive on, oh, what's it called? My head's gone. I'm only just fetching these onto sponge. I'll show you those in a minute. So my little sponge dauber is there. And the soft sea foam. And I just went over the ends. You can see the difference between the two. And I'm not pulling hard because I don't want to break any of those leaves off. It's just so adorable. Dauber away. We can decide now where we're going to have these. Right, I'm going to attach my little stopper. That's better. I love the writing, it's just so pretty. So if I pop that there, don't want it too close to the edge. That is just so adorable. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. So I had one in the smaller leaves. Which one did I add? I think it was this one. Just to the front on there. And I'm just going to glue that down. I don't want to go over that beautiful butterfly, see? And it doesn't matter if it hangs over a little bit, because it's the top card, you don't want anything to overhang. So now you've got to decide whether you want these flowers. I do, because I'm going to make boxes for mine. You know, a little 1-inch box, 7 by 5, 1 inches tall, just so these can go in. And I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Does not take that long for that to go off. I mean, you don't have to add 2 lots of dimensionals, I just wanted it for the height. So, grab your Wink of Stella. You can do it on the petals if you want. I'm just going to do it on these. Add a bit of sparkle. Beautiful. So there's our first card. I tell you what, if somebody sent me that, even just that little one, I'd be well impressed with a little sentiment on the back. I love little cards. I think they're just the cutest things ever. So with our middle one, I've got some ribbon, and I'm going to add my leaves. And I think this time I'm going to, I'm going to add one there, and I'm going to come, I don't know, oh, I don't want to cover them flowers up. I could even do them there and there, add my bow that side, and then my little flower that side. Oh, the sun's just gone behind a cloud, yay. Go along. I think they just match up perfectly. Before I add this flower though, I'm going to attach all 3 cards together so I can keep it flattish for when I'm doing the measuring. Isn't that beautiful? So let's get our bow maker out. In fact, let me try and make one without. Tends to go a little bit on the flat side otherwise. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Oh, I quite like that. I think I've done a brilliant job of that. Isn't that gorgeous? That can sit there on that top corner. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, don't need all that length though. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm going to get a little bit of tape. I always add tape on the back of mine if I can. If it's way too small, then it's got a big glue dot. Might not need as much, but at least I can curve it. Snip that. Don't need all that. Just give it a squeeze and the backing comes off. It's so easy. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. I love that. So then I can, doesn't matter, like I say, if it hangs over. I'm just going to trim off a little bit more. It seems a little bit long. There we go. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And as I added some little bling in the shape of those peacocks. gems. And I'm just going to squeeze one there, and one at the top. Stunning, stunning cards. Oh, I love them. So, let's put the glue away just for a moment. I'm going to come back to the other flower in a minute. Oh, I tell you what we have forgot. Before we add the flower, our wig Castella. Just on the leaves. It just reminds me so much of Christmas. It's absolutely beautiful cards. Absolutely stunning. Oh, you can't go wrong with a bit of glitz. Oh, love it. So, I don't know why they're there. So we've got one flower left to add after we've now stacked all. Let me show you all these beautiful cards first. And they're all just going to amalgamate into one amazing card. So, I've got my inches, I've got my temporary adhesive, and I'm just literally just going to place it on there. I'm going to open up my card and I'm putting it on the 3-inch line, and I'm coming in 2 squares, making sure that's right on there, and then I'm grabbing my other card and I'm going to glue and leave an inch because that's going to be hanging off the bottom. She just put the glue away and now she's getting it out again. So you want to glue most of this, but leaving an inch because that's where we're going to leave the inch on the end. And then holding that into place, I am going to come down. I'm going into and down 4. And then I can make sure it's level that side as well. So we've got 2 in, and 2 in, and we've come down 1, 2, 3, 4, which is an inch. And then this is where this sits up and sits behind this one. And then that one will sit up behind its fellow counterpart in a minute, but we're going to open these up. And again, I'm just going to, well, it doesn't matter which one I go to now, so into, making sure I'm right on that line. Doesn't have to be bang on perfect, but you know, if I want to make a nice presentation. Again, I'm gluing it all bar the bottom inch. And holding it into place, I am going into and down 4. And we've got perfect alignment every time. 2 in, 2 in, 4, 4, 4, 4. How simple is that? It's just for lining up purposes because I wanted to make sure everything, you can do it by the eyeball if you want, but I think that's perfect enough. Slide our card out the way. Just take up the, it's just temporary adhesive that is, so I get that from the range as well. And our last but no means least, our stand-up card. Oh, they're just amazing. And I'm going to glue this beautiful blue flower. Just going to try and open its petals up a little bit. These are from the Fairies collection that was in the range. I had pink and blue flowers, but these were the last 4, otherwise there'd be 3 flowers on each. But I'd only had 2. So I'm making do with what I've got. Just going to give that chance to go off. It's starting. But like I'm saying, if you didn't have these bulky flowers, they would all... Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. She says, trying to hold it in place. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Do you like it? I think it's absolutely stunning. I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness indeed. Look at these amazing papers. I don't even want to throw that little bit of scrap away, but I can't do anything with that bit. Put my glue away. There we go. So, this is the one we've just done together. This is the one I did earlier. Oh my goodness, they are absolutely divine. Look at that, and they all meet perfectly. Oh, I love them. Love, 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 love. So, gentle as it goes. There we go. Which do you prefer? I like the one with... Oh, I love them both. They're just absolutely amazing. Love, 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 love them. I've had so much fun making them. They are absolutely stunning. I can't get over that. So, like I'm saying, fold flat, apart from this one. Let me get my tape measure and show you. They are 5 inches wide by 7 inches long and would fit in a 5x7 envelope if you hadn't got big bulky flowers on like I have. But I think they look beautiful. So there's one folded flat, and there's the one, and that's how it stands up. Oh my goodness, I've had a blast. I hope you like it. I hope you give it a try, because they're a beautiful, beautiful card. So I'd love a thumbs up and a share as well. That would be fantastic. Please don't forget to press the subscribe button as well. I do post every single day. So if this has just sparked your curiosity as what I get up to, press the bell. You'll be notified of all future videos. Come and see what I make tomorrow. Till next time. Love you all. Bye.